one of the things that we've started to see, and this, this may be a bridge too far for some marketers, but we've started to see the full evolution of the brand, right? Based on some of the things that we've seen. For example, I know that you guys have worked with Citrix, right? And starting to see how they're not looking at themselves in one particular way, but now because of what's happened over the last 9, 10, 11 months, have started to see themselves as a different idea. You know what I'm talking about?
Totally. It's they were in the midst of, I mean, they are a great example of a company that might have focused a little bit on infrastructure and some networking, and now have evolved to be more about employee experience platforms and connectivity and collaboration and what that all looks like through that lens. And you start to see how their content adjusts to Citrix to be remote workforce driven, workforce productivity, future of work, all those areas that are very, very top of mind right now to brands, to industries all over the place. I mean, they planned for moving this pivot to brand to the employee experience, but they are right in the heart of this conversation right now. And, seeing wonderful results, both from a brand awareness to conversations, to content consumption, to revenue. They continue to grow in a pretty down market. So it's a great example of these companies now that are starting to, I'm not saying move upstream on audience, but maybe move upstream to a different style of messaging and positioning. Because one of the things, Robert, that came out of the CFR is marketers will be spending much more time on message and positioning, whether it's quarterly, semi-annually, or annually, than ever before. And you probably remember in the day you'd set that message positioning, you probably wouldn't look at that thing for 24 months, 36 months. These cats now are looking at message and positioning, once a quarter, if not sometimes tweaking it monthly, based on behaviors and the analytics and the pull-throughs that they can see with regards to how the industry's responding to messaging. And competitively, how you differentiate your competitors out there. It's just, it's a dynamic time to be a marketer, I'll tell you right now, but there's a lot of challenge for them as well.
As what story are we telling?
Yeah, so true.
We got to change it. We got to change it up.
Yeah, no doubt.